Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. We are in the dog days of winter with a grind of a long season can catch up with you. The Wolverines had 3 games in 7 days this week, but they certainly showed some bite and picked up a trio of wins, including Saturday against UCLA.
Inside Michigan Basketball is presented by Meyer.
Guys, connection. We're covering for each other offensively, defensively. We are on a string. Whatever my brother needs, that's what I'm there for. Find joy in your value, whatever your role is in this possession, whether it's the screen, the cut, the shot, the offense, whatever the case, or you just went and took 2 guys on and Roddy got the basket. Find some joy in the value you bring to the game in the invisible plays, and then we're always building towards this, fellas. It's mid-February, April's right around the corner. We're building championship habits every single rep. Let's go play ball together, man. Hey, no distractions, no BS. We play ball, we walk out of here with 1 step closer.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
It was a sold-out wear-white crowd at Chrysler for a 12:45 tip. How's this for a start? Adai Mara, the former Bruin, with the behind-the-back beauty to Rez Johnson Jr. Gaxel Lendeborg has been a beast on the boards. On this trip, he's in grab-and-go mode.
Zigzags right to left, spins on Bilodeau, reverses and scores with the right hand. 10-3 Wolverines, Yaks in a blur.
Always love what Namari Burnett brings to the team, the grad student with back-to-back buckets. First flashing the quicks for a baseline slam, and then a corkscrew finish.
Namari Burnett spins in the paint and kind of whirls one up there.
He charted a dozen on the afternoon. Michigan led by as many as 11, but the Bruins stayed camped in the rearview mirror. Trent Perry and Tyler Bilodeau combined for 21 first-half points. It was 40-38 at the bathroom break. Second half, the Wolverines with an offensive avalanche, much like Wednesday in Evanston. They made 9 consecutive shots at one juncture and pieced together a dominant 28-9 run to stack on their lead. Lendeborg led them with 17.
Right side, Lendeborg, pop-up 3, got it to go. Same spot, same result, and Yaks with a little swag from deep.
LJ Kaysen finished up his career high against Northwestern with a baker's dozen, helped by this shooter's bounce.
Drive in now from Kaysen, high banker, yes! Counted the foul, it hung on the back of the rim.
A jubilant finish by LJ. Michigan never trailed and shot 78% in the second half on the way to a 10th win of 30 or more, 86-56.
Alley-oop up to Mora, caught it and jammed it over his shoulder.
Johnson added 15 as the Maize and Blue cruised to win number 24, keeping a tight grip on first place in the Big Ten race.
The way you guys continue to take care of each other and serve your brothers, and you guys are going to be brothers for life, not because of the scoreboard or what we're going to do down the road, but because of how you guys operate every single day and the care you guys have for each other. It's impressive. But guys, obviously this one is a very emotional one for Adai, and way to take care of him, especially on the glass the second half. Our defensive effort in the second half was incredible. The hustle plays, the effort plays, the connectivity, and to see you guys playing with joy on the court even when it wasn't going well for you, that's what it's about, man. The stats, the one game, it's all going to be forgotten in 24 hours. You're not even going to remember how you felt right now, but you're going to remember how you felt when you talk about these moments later on and when we do something that's really big later on.
First of all, how does it feel to knock off your ex-team?
It's just another game, but it feels good. Every time we win by 30 and we play like this as a team, it feels really good. So for me, I was happy today because I got to see them, everyone. But it's just another game. It's just enjoy every game. You know, like I don't know. It's another game.
Patience, 2-point game at the half, but you guys have so much confidence. How do you handle those situations where, 20 minutes to go, but you guys feel like you're going to be able to do something special?
Well, we feel so confident in each other. We still feel like we're the #1 team in college basketball. So when we get opportunities like that, it's just like, this is what we're here for. We're the best team here, and we're going to prove it no matter what. So no matter, like last game, we had our backs against the wall, but we kept fighting. Today's the same thing. We didn't feel like we were playing our best brand of basketball, but we just keep fighting until it starts turning around.
Can you describe the momentum, what it feels like in the moment when a team is on a big run the way you guys were?
I think you can see us. We are enjoying a lot. It's so fun to play with these guys, with this team, the way we play. But yeah, every time we get a run, it's just super fun. Like it's super funny. Because you're hoping you're playing and then you're playing well, so that's the best. That's the how you say, the only thing that you want to ask for, like when you're playing basketball, play good basketball.
Up next, we've got head coach Dusty May. Later, road trips to Columbus and Evanston, and the women hosted a top 10 battle against the nation's #2 team. Inside Michigan Basketball is brought to you by Meijer, proud supporter of hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest, and by Michigan Medicine. There's a difference between an answer and a Michigan answer.
We're joined by head coach Dusty May. And coach, first half you had UCLA teetering up 11 points. They come back, make it a 2-point game at the break. What were you seeing from the coach's seat?
Well, for the first 12 to 14 minutes, I thought we played much better than the scoreboard indicated. We weren't knocking down our free throws. We missed some open looks. And then we had some bad bounces on giving up second shots that I thought our fight was in the right place, but we just didn't come up with the ball, and they made us pay every time. It's a talented group that the Bruins have this year, and so we were able to regroup at halftime, and we just didn't make as many mistakes in the second half.
Second half, you hold them to 18 points. I know there's a lot of effort in there, but what was it behind besides just the straight effort at that point?
More than anything else, we were able to not give them as many second opportunities and easy baskets, and then we were able to guard the basketball, and we weren't in rotations near as much, and so we were able to level them off, which helped our rebounding. And then I do think when they were able to find some creases, our effort was elite as far as closing space and contesting shots.
We talk so much about Yaxel's offense, 17 points in this one, but can you talk about his defense a little bit? He's so versatile. He can guard point guards on the perimeter, and he's now got 53 rebounds in his last 5 games as well.
What he does is impressive. His nose for the ball, he saved a couple dunks, and those are momentum shifting plays because typically we turn those into transition baskets the other way, and he makes so many plays that as a coach and staff, we can't take those for granted. He impacts almost every possession.
Offensively, you shoot 78% in the second half. I know you got to the rim a lot, 42 points in the paint, but schematically, what did you guys kind of uncover there?
We didn't change much schematically. We just got off the first side of the floor, got it moving. We set some more flare screens. I think overall, just our off-ball movement, and we were able to get our catches in better spots to start our offense.
All right, lastly, 3 games in 7 days. We're kind of in the dog days of the season here. How did you guys handle this, especially with two of them being on the road, and you faced a team that had a week rest heading into this?
Yeah, I think our guys actually enjoy it because it's less practice time. We're simply learning from why we won or whatever happened the previous game, and then we turn the page to the next opponent. So we're in the heat of the battle now. I didn't even know we played 3 games in 7 days. I know we have another quick turn, but our guys are up for the challenge.
Thanks, Dusty. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ed.
Stick around. After the break, a pair of wins to start the week.
There has to be a high sense of urgency, fellas. When we went into Michigan State, there was a sense of urgency. It is the same thing today, guys. First place, CBS noon game. We're in pole position in the league. It's day of the Super Bowl. Everybody in the country is watching this, fellas. Yeah. Everyone in the country is watching this game, and just like last week, everyone in the country wants to be playing in this game. Let's go take advantage of it, play really, really good ball, and fight like hell for 40 minutes. Let's go.
The Wolverines looked imposing in picking up a season sweep of the Buckeyes, having just defeated them 16 days prior. What a day for Adai Mara. The big Spaniard scored a career-high 24 points and did it in all sorts of ways. He even stepped outside to drill the first 2 3-pointers of his college career. Michigan led 44-34 at the break. Yaxel Lendeborg opened the second half with an absolute rim bender. The National Player of the Year candidate on his way to a double-double with 14 points and 14 rebounds. This may have been the sequence of the day. Lendeborg with a big-time block on 7-footer Christoph Tilley. And moments later at the other end, he hands it off to Rez Johnson Jr., who delivers the thunder. Rez also posted a double-double with 11 points and 12 caroms. Freshman Trey McKinney was the fourth Wolverine in double figures with a dozen. Michigan wins going away 82-61, dominating on the glass and holding the Buckeyes 20 points below their season average and now making it 6 of 7 in the series.
Guys, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, people were questioning our discipline and maturity. And there were probably 10 times, and us coaches talked during the game, we sat there and we said, God, man, we have a disciplined group, man. We have a tough group, man. We have a group that is maturing in front of us. And guys, that's what it's going to take to be a championship level, because we got a bunch of street fights in front of us.
Round one was Wednesday at Northwestern. The Wolverines were certainly staggered, but they pulled themselves off the ropes and earned a TKO over the Wildcats.
Make them understand the difference in playing us and watching us on TV. Fellas, it takes what it takes. It's going to take us being connected, unselfish, on the glass, maximum energy. Everybody in here, a different guy's going to have to step up. And fellas, they are in our way. Yeah. Northwestern is in the freaking way. Yeah. Let's go take care of business, man. Get them out of the way!
This was the only meeting of the season against the Wildcats, who took them to overtime last year at Chrysler. This is why Michigan leads the Big Ten in blocks. In the first half, they swatted 3 shots in a 43-second span. 2 facials served up by Mara, and then 1 by Lendeborg. The team had 7 blocks in all. Tied at 17, Northwestern goes on a 12-0 run. Trey Singleton doing much of the damage with 7 consecutive points.
Now left point, Singleton a 3, yep. 12 straight for Northwestern.
They led by 9 at the break. Second half, the Wildcats kept it coming. Jake West gets a steal and a layup to make it 54-41. The lead would reach as many as 16. Dusty May credited this play for igniting his club.
Kaysen feeds to Gale, left baseline, who crunches with 2 hands.
Kickstarting a 13-2 Wolverine spurt. Speaking of Kaysen, he popped in a career-high 18 and was on the court for 15 minutes of the second half and did all the things the team needed.
Kaysen blows by everybody and laid it up and in from the right wing to the right block.
Rez Johnson Jr. gave them a hit of adrenaline, taking care of business at both ends of the floor.
Oh, boy! To Johnson, who dunks it over the left side of the rim.
He had 12 points and 9 boards. After that big deficit, Michigan outscored Northwestern 45-17 over the final 14 minutes. Trey McKinney scored a dozen.
Hoisted 3 for the lead. Got it to go! For the first time since 10-8, Michigan in front.
His 7th straight game in double digits. Mara also had 12 as they out-rebounded the home team 47-30 and posted 42 points in the paint. Lendeborg authored his 2nd straight double-double with 15 and 12 and provided an exclamation point.
Lob up ahead, Lendeborg, one-on-one.
Oh, buddy!
82-71. 11 straight makes for Michigan.
The Wolverines stayed together and rallied to win 87-75, improving to 23-1, 13-1 in Big Ten play.
Basketball is a game of runs, and they was going to come out. We knew this game was going to be tough. It's at Northwestern, and we just had to keep going, keep playing, possession by possession, play by play.
You were all over the place tonight. 18 points, 4 steals. You did so many things to help this team win. Just tell me about your performance and what was kind of your mindset here when it was a tight game and somebody needed to do some good things.
My mindset was just make the right play, whatever the right play is. If it was a score, a pass, or get a steal or a rebound. That's what my mindset was, and it worked out for me tonight.
Still to come, the women battle the nation's 2nd-ranked team and meet a Wolverine guard who's one of the toughest players you'll ever meet.
if you want to be the best, you have to be able to adapt, and you have to be able to adapt in different roles. So just being on a top-ranked team is a blessing within its own matter, and I think, what I do is really valuable to the team. And whether it shows up in stat sheets or not, like, I know that I'm a game changer, so that's just one of the things that helps me express myself in that role.
Brooke Quarles-Daniels is in her second season with the Wolverines. The former Horizon League Freshman of the Year at Oakland University has proven to be a selfless teammate, saying she doesn't pay attention to the stat sheet. If the team wins, she wins.
When you want to become a national championship contending team, that it's not always about you. So there'll be times where you're not getting the ball as much, or there'll be times where you're on fire and everybody's looking for you. And I think just understanding your role and understanding the epitome of the game and what we're trying to take advantage of.
The 5'7" guard brings the dog mentality every day. She's a top defender, leading the team in steals and offensive rebounds.
My athletic ability really stretches apart on the rebounding end. Just my vertical, my ability to get in there, the toughness it is to rebounding, because rebounding is a lot of work. I grew up with a 6'7" brother who played football. My family was a football family. Growing up in AAU, I always played on boys teams, and so there was no take it easy on her. We just went head full of steam every day.
How tough are you?
I want to say you've never seen anybody as tough as me. I always wake up and I have a lion picture behind the back of my headboard of my bed. I have a lion chain that I wear, and I just think it represents my mentality of always leading head first, fierce first, and always leading by example.
I could get emotional thinking about Brooke because she is the heart and soul of our team. You need someone with that fire and someone with that fight and someone to lead our young kids.
Spin to the baseline. Skip past the one by Brooke.
And then you have a leader like Brooke who just leaves it all on the line every single possession, every single time for the team.
What a play for Brooke Quarles-Daniels.
I don't think that you have ever seen anybody as tough as me, and I take pride in that.
Brooke is a political science major. She plans to attend law school after finishing her undergraduate studies.
The Wolverines had a pair of games last week, beginning Sunday at Chrysler against UCLA, a battle of the league's top two teams. Michigan came out strong against the nation's second-ranked club and led the Bruins by 4 after one quarter. Mila Holloway scored 7 of her 15 in the frame. 6'7" senior Lauren Betts helped UCLA surge ahead in the second, taking a 3-point lead into the break. The visitors posted 46 points in the paint on the afternoon. Olivia Olson led Michigan with 20 points and 7 rebounds and passed the 1,000 career point mark, but Michigan entered the fourth down by 11. Still down 11 with 2:24 to go, the Wolverines unleashed a furious rally, hitting a pair of last-minute threes to make it a one-possession contest and set up a dramatic finish. Michigan had a chance to tie, but Silas Sword's three-pointer at the buzzer is off the mark, and the Maize and Blue fall just short, 69-66, suffering only their second Big Ten loss of the season. Thursday, the Wolverines took a trip to Northwestern. Michigan found itself down 37-31 at the half, but erupted for 49 points over the final 2 quarters. Olivia Olson compiled her 6th straight game with 20-plus points, finishing with 21, along with 8 rebounds and 7 assists. Silas Swords was next with 16 points as Michigan broke it open with a 25-8 third-quarter advantage. Sophomore Kendall Dudley, the former 5-star recruit from Virginia, was also active on the score sheet, posting a dozen points and a half-dozen boards. The Wolverines coasted to the finish line 80-58 and next play MSU Sunday at home in front of what's expected to be a big crowd at Chrysler. Before Saturday's game against UCLA, Michigan honored its 1966, 1976, and 1986 Big Ten championship teams. That 76 club advanced all the way to the NCAA title game against conference foe Indiana. Great to see so many of the guys who helped build Michigan basketball into what it is today.
What a week ahead for the Wolverines. Tuesday on the road to take on Purdue, and then Saturday, a colossal non-conference matchup in Washington, D.C. against the Duke Blue Devils. We'll have blanket coverage for you next week right here on Inside Michigan Basketball.
Inside Michigan Basketball is brought to you by Meyer, proud supporter of hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest.